Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's the Hooded Duels here. Today I'm bringing you guys a undefeated Red Dragon Archfiend list that I took to locals last night. My matchups were Zombie Control, Fiendsmith, Ubel, Rinnick Stun, and Lightsworn Bestial Rinnick. Most of my games I did win in time due to burn damage, but I'll show you guys the list. I will start off with 3 Soul Resonator. It is the heart and soul of the deck, quite literally. 9 times out of 10, if you have Resonator Call, you're searching this card, or you're going to start off with this card. 2 Vision Resonator, it can be used as an extender, or you summon it off of the Crimson Resonator alongside Synchron Resonator. That's it for the Resonator lineup, because I didn't want to go super heavy, because I didn't want to see them all that often, except for Soul. So we have 3 Bone Archfiend. This is the Fiend you normally search off with Soul Resonator if you don't already have Red Lotus King Flame Crime in hand. This card single-handedly won me the game against the Ubel Fiendsmith and the Lightsworn deck due to the burn damage. Thank God for time rules. And then 2 Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper. I used him just to discard the Search for Soul Resonator and the 1 Obsessive Yuki Loop, which I never really summoned much, but I always sent him as a backup for an extender. Spells and traps, we have 3 Resonator Call, 3 Crimson Gaia, 1 Red Rain, and 1 Red Zone. Resonator Call is a Dorota for the deck. It's not once per turn, so that's great. Crimson Gaia has the effect to recur stuff from graveyard to bring it back to hand, so that actually came up quite a bit, because I'd have 2 or 3 Soul Resonators in grave, and I'd be like, okay, Crimson Gaia, search out the Soul Resonator, extend the combo out so I can win. Red Rain is great because you can send it from Red Lotus King, and it banishes the whole field except for the highest level monsters. And Red Zone is a pop. Then the rest of the deck is going second cards. The reason I like this deck is it kind of reminds me of a baby Snake Eyes. So we have 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Ghost Mourner, 3 Nibiru, 3 Imperm, and 3 Cross-Out Designators. I picked these because I feel like they're the most potent hand traps, and Cross-Out Designator because the deck is fragile in certain spots against hand traps. So let's go ahead and go into the extra deck now. So the extra deck is not really in any specific order. I kind of just threw it all together to show you guys it. But we have 3 Red Rising Dragon. It's a non-once per turn revive of a Resonator. We have Red Supernova Dragon. I think I made this card collectively twice and did its board wipe once because I just used Red Rain more often. Q-Belt saved me against the Fiendsmith Ubel player. I'd pop their Nightmare Pain, or I'd pop their Throne, and they'd be like, okay, well, that's whatever. 2 Scarred, because I like to go Scarred and with the Synchron Resonator to make Abyss, Scarred effect to go into the Red Dragon Archfiend, and then I'd use Red Dragon Archfiend and something else. I'd go Scarred and Vision Resonator to go into Dissipator to make the Red Dragon Archfiend, and Synchron Resonator into the Abyss. That's the combo I normally went for. Then we have Bane and Scarlight. I made Bane once. Scarlight, I think I made once. Really not much to say about them. And I have 2 tech cards, which I did not make at all because I wasn't sure how to make them because constantly under the Dark Dragon lock is Draker Berserker of the Tenyi and Groza Tyrant of Thunder. They were always in there, but I never made them, so they may get teched out for more RDA cards, or I may find a way to actually make them because they are pretty decent cards. They're great in testing, in theory. Because like I said, I hardly play tested this deck. I theory played it in my head. But that's the whole deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments. I hope you guys have an amazing day.